Hi guys. Hi guys. So in this video I'm going to talk about three things that I wish I knew before I started my small business. So I learned more than three things, but this is just three things that come to my mind off the top of my head. For context, I've been running a small business for 2 years now. I wasn't really consistent in the first year, so I don't even like to count that, but technically I've been running a small business for about 2 years now. All right, so let's go. Number one is Nigeria will frustrate you, aka inflation is not your mate. I live in a country where inflation is really high. Like, things shoot up so quickly. I know that other countries complain of inflation, but I think inflation in Nigeria is something else. Within the same year or within a couple of months, the differences in prices are usually like a lot. So I can't even compare the year I started, and I started 2 years ago, by the way. I can't compare the year I started to this year, 2023. Completely different. So my dear, before you start that small business, just know that inflation is not your mate, and just be holding Jesus like this close to your chest, because you will be shouting, you'll be shouting you'll be shouting that Jesus name. I know the thing is, when this happens, customers don't even want to know that things have gone up in the market. All they just care about is, you are now expensive, because you now have plenty customers. Now you're expensive. No, madam, it's not. That's how we see it in this country. Okay? That's just how we see it in this country. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing any one of us can do. It's how I buy. That's how I will sell. Sorry. All right? Number two, and this one is one that I used to do for like a whole year plus, like a year and a half. Your selling price is not cost price plus profit. Okay? Because that's what they teach you in school. Please hold your ear. Your selling price is not cost price plus profit. Because if you're selling a product like food, for instance, you might be tempted to put in only the price of the ingredients that you buy the food and then add profit and say that that is your selling price. My sister, my brother, it's a lie. Please don't do that to yourself. Go and learn how to adequately cost, especially baking and food. In other things, like, I don't sell non-edible items, so I don't know how they do it. But for food, baking, and other things like that that are edible that you have to make, brothers and sisters, please learn how to cost, because you have to factor in the time you're spending there. Labor, that's the labor cost. You have to factor in your indirect cost, which is your rent, light. You freeze. Almost all of the bakers I know freeze their buttercream before they add the designs on top. You have to add in the cost of that. If you are putting on your gen to run your refrigerator or your freezer, definitely you need to be accounting for that in the cost. Like, so you have direct cost, indirect cost, and then you have your profit. And then when you have your profit, you pay yourself. This is another thing that I did not used to do. So go and learn how to cost your product effectively. Otherwise, you will be losing. Let me just say that you will be losing. Number three, and this is the final point for now. I might come back with a part 2 of this video. I mean, who knows? But number three is that you will not blow. I don't know how to say this thing to sound better, so I just decided to put it like this. Number three, you will not blow. I'm so sorry, but you will not blow. I feel like we are so obsessed with this. I start today, tomorrow I blow, tomorrow I become extremely popular. It's a lie. Most of the people who seem like they became extremely popular within the twinkle of an eye, they had been putting in underground work for quite a while. So my sister, my brother, put in that work. Be consistent. Don't post today and then you post again next week, and then you not expect that you'll be having thousands of orders. It doesn't really work like that. Learn how to market. Learn what is trendy on the social media sites that you decide to use, and learn how to market on some social media sites. I think we're so obsessed with this idea that if I start this business today, by next 2 weeks I'll be living the dream, or in 3 months I'll be living the dream. Even people who sell out on the first day, they have done aggressive marketing before the launch day. So most of them will have pre-order sales and all that, so that by the time launch day comes, they are sold out. You are just sitting down, you open a business, you don't even tell your closest pals about it. Maybe you tell 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 people about it, and then you sit down and expect that I'm gonna blow. Guy, go and walk. I'm so sorry. Go and walk. Anyway, those are 3 things that I wish somebody had told me before I started.